If you've tried 5, 10, maybe even 20 different side hustles and nothing you tried has ever actually worked, listen to me. It was never because you're lazy. It was never because you don't get it. It was never because you're not meant for this. There are real reasons nothing has clicked yet, and none of them are your fault. Today, you're finally going to understand why. Before I ever made $1 online, I remember sitting in my car after a long day at our construction business, kids in the backseat, phone buzzing with angry customer messages, and bank account notifications reminding me we were still drowning. I was exhausted, burnt out, ashamed. I felt like the worst mom because I was working nonstop, but somehow still falling further behind. So I did what a lot of moms do when they are desperate. I tried everything: drop shipping, surveys, selling things, side hustle after side hustle after side hustle. Every time one didn't work, I blamed myself. I thought, maybe I'm just not good enough. Maybe other people are smarter. Maybe I'm just not meant to succeed. But the truth, I wasn't broken. I was overwhelmed, undersupported, and making decisions from pure survival. I didn't need motivation. I needed clarity. I needed a system. And I needed someone to say, hey, you're not the fucking problem. Your lack of support was the problem. And once I learned that, everything changed. Now, let's talk about the real reasons nothing has worked for you before. And again, none of these are about your ability. Reason 1, you were in survival mode, not strategy mode. When you are choosing between gas or groceries, when you're running on 4 hours of sleep, when bills are overdue, your nervous system isn't thinking strategy. It's thinking, fix this thing now. What is the fastest way out? So you jump into things quickly. You say yes to anything that promises relief. You quit when it doesn't work fast enough. Not because you're flaky, because your brain is trying to keep you alive. Survival mode makes long-term decisions feel impossible. And most online advice pretends you have peace and quiet and free time. You don't. You have real life. Reason 2, you never had step-by-step frameworks. Everyone gave you tactics. Post 3 times a day. Choose a niche. Do this strategy. But no one gave you a structure. No one said, step 1, understand how online income works. Step 2, choose the right path for your life. Step 3, build a simple system. Step 4, be consistent for 30 days. You were given puzzle pieces, but never a picture to follow. Reason 3, you were given tactics, not a system. Starting an online business without a system is like baking a cake with no fucking recipe. Sure, you have flour and sugar, but where do you start? How long do you bake it? How much of anything do you even use? Tactics without a system equals burnout every single time. Reason 4, you didn't know which income path fits your life. Some paths require money up front. Some require more time. Some require confidence. Some require tech. No one told you this, so you tried things that didn't match. You started businesses that require 6 hours that you don't fucking have, or skills that you didn't possess yet, or money you couldn't risk, or a personality trait that you don't even want. Imagine trying a job that isn't built for moms, and then blaming yourself when you fail. You weren't failing. You were misaligned. Reason 5, you didn't understand the simple fundamentals. The internet makes business look complicated: funnels, algorithms, niches, content, traffic, commissions, offers. But most moms were never taught the fucking basics. In Digital Marketing 101, I break this all down in plain English because once you understand the foundation, everything else suddenly becomes simple. But before this community, you were trying to build a house with no blueprint. Reason 6, you were doing it alone. And moms don't fucking thrive alone, let's be honest. Moms don't have coworkers. We don't have accountability partners. We don't have anyone saying, hey, you're doing amazing, keep going. We pour into everyone else, but who pours into us? Trying to learn online income alone while juggling kids and bills and schedules and emotional labor is nearly impossible. You didn't fail. You were isolated. Reason 7, you were told it was easy, but never taught how. Influencers say anyone can do this, but they never break it down. They never explain the steps. They never show the process. They never meet moms where they're actually at. So of course you felt confused. Of course you quit. Of course nothing clicked. You weren't taught. You were marketed to. And there's a massive difference. But hear me clearly. None of this was your fault. not a single part of your journey makes you a failure. It makes you a mom trying to survive without support. Therefore, this right here is where everything changes. Not because I'm special, not because this is magic, but because now you finally have clarity. You finally have a framework. You finally have support. You finally have a place that understands moms. And for the first time ever, you don't have to do this alone. Inside this free community, you finally have a real starting point, a step-by-step path, lessons designed for moms, quick wins that build confidence, weekly check-ins, support, community, and clarity. There is no shame. There is no pressure. There is no overwhelm. This isn't another program. This is a safe place for you to learn, to grow, and breathe again. You don't have to figure this out in the dark anymore. The next lesson is the 3 stages that every mom goes through before earning online. It's going to show you exactly where you are in this journey. And when you understand your stage, you stop quitting right before things actually start working. This is where everything starts to click. Listen, you're not broken. You're not behind. You're not bad at this. You were just never given what you needed, but you're here now and I'm walking with you every single step. Let's get you financially unfucked together, one step at a time. You've got this.